to Bourbon Bite Size Learning 2. Today we're doing one of our plated up recipes, and it's going to be
Kentucky sweet potato bread. So it's fall. Sweet potatoes are readily available in your local farmers markets and your local grocery stores. They're relatively inexpensive and good for you. So,
and I love sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
But you don't think of sweet potatoes in bread.
No, you don't.
You think of them with marshmallows on top of them, or roasted, or French fries, or sweet potato fries, and
baked sweet potato. They're very versatile.
Yes, they are.
But they're very good for you. So this is a way to sneak some extra little healthy bits into sweet bread kind of thing. So let's get started. Okay. So we have all of our ingredients laid out. We're going to do a wet bowl and a dry bowl. So we're going to start by creaming together our brown sugar and our margarine. So put that in the bowl.
Brown sugar, you always pack it and you know if it's packed correctly, if it sticks together, and hers stuck together. Good job, Kacy.
Thank you.
I always get lots of questions on that.
All right, now hold your ears for a second. Now we're going to start to add in the rest of our wet ingredients to this. So we'll need 2 eggs. And 2.
A cup of mashed sweet potatoes.
And these sweet potatoes, you can buy canned if you want to for convenience. These are fresh sweet potatoes that I just peeled and then threw in the microwave and mashed them.
And like you said, this is a good time of year to be buying sweet potatoes. So, and they last pretty well.
Yeah. Orange peel.
And 3 tablespoons of milk.
Yeah, 3 tablespoons of milk.
Tablespoon of orange peel, which smells heavenly. Oh. That citrus smell always makes the room smell clean.
I want to get a good way to elevate a dish is to add some fresh citrus to it. And I think we just mix this till combined.
Okay, you want me to mix the dry ingredients while you're doing that? Okay, on the dry ingredients, we have 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. Create a cloud. We have 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. And we have 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. And 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Something else that smells so good.
And 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans.
And of course, if you had a nut allergy or something, you can always leave out the pecans. I do love a nice pecan in a bread like this. All right.
This is one that kids like to do, but they like to mix some flour really that goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Look what I just did.
Oh.
I'm a child.
It's all right. We all are. You're not having fun with it. You're not doing it right.
Mix carefully. Okay.
All right, and now we're going to blend the wet and dry mixtures, and we want to just stir this until combined. Okay.
We do it all at once or a little bit?
We'll just do about half of it.
Okay.
Do a little mix. Whew. That self-rising flour does give a nice little cloud. Just the rest of that and go for it. All right.
That was easy to put together.
It's very easy to put together. It just is poofing all over the place here.
Looks good though. Smells good. Looks good, smells good, must be good.
Must be good. Set this over here for when we're ready.
Love parchment paper. I don't know where it was all my life, but parchment paper lining things, cookie sheets, cake pans, loaf pans, makes cleanup so much easier.
Clean up and getting something like a bread out. You can just lift up the parchment paper versus having to tip it or.
My dream is for them to come up with a parchment paper that will fit inside of a butt pan. Okay. And keep all the little neat ridges, but that'll be around the corner, I'm sure.
Who knows? It might be out there and we've just not seen it yet. Now this is a thick bread, and that's why it's going to take a while to cook, because it's a very dense bread. So it's going to take 55 to 60 minutes in our preheated 350-degree oven. All right, I think that is.
Looks good. I think it makes it easy to put into the
It does.
pan though when it's that thick. It's just like a
Dump it in there.
mold.
All right.
Molds itself as it goes. So
Now spray this really well.
I'm gonna hold that. You. There you go.
It's gonna fall right in there. I'm just gonna try to put it on our pan.
And how long does this bake?
45 to 50 minutes, sorry.
Okay.
45 to 50 minutes. Depending on your oven. Some might take a little longer than others. Or maybe a little quicker.
I always set mine for the lowest time.
Yep.
Then check it.
Check it.
Let me go with that.
Make sure I,
Cakes, breads, everything.
yeah. All right. So we'll get this in the oven and we will see you when it is ready to eat.
I'm anxious to see it.
All right.
Wow, that looks yummy. It smells even better.
It smells so good. So now it ended up cooking for right at 45 minutes. So it is nice and done, and we are going to add the finishing touch to our bread. All right. So let's get it out of here. This is what I love, this parchment paper.
There you go.
Pull it right out of there. Slide it onto our dish here. All right. Super easy glaze. So we just have a small bowl, and I have a tablespoon of our margarine, a tablespoon of cream cheese.
I like it already. Butter and cream cheese.
And then this is gonna make it even better. Some powdered sugar, right? And then milk, orange juice, freshly squeezed.
All of my favorite ingredients. This is, yeah.
And our orange peel. All right, we're gonna repeat that from the bread. Okay. Make sure I get all of that goodness
Yes,
in there.
yes, get every bite.
Don't wanna leave any of that hanging around.
I'll take the dirty.
And then we'll just give this a little mix.
While you're mixing that, I was thinking, I forgot to mention earlier, I don't keep self-rising flour because I don't use that much self-rising flour. But if you wanted to use all-purpose flour, which I do frequently, if you use a cup of all-purpose flour and then just put, there's 2 or 3 different recipes. There's one that you use 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder with the all-purpose, and that makes it self-rising. There's another one that uses the a cup of flour, baking powder, and then about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt. But if you're watching your salt intake, that's not a lot of salt, so I don't think it's going to hurt too much. But if you want to avoid the salt, you could just go with the 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So
It's a great thing, just being able to adapt.
I like my substitutes.
Yes.
Because I don't like to run to the grocery.
No.
I grew up, we didn't go to the grocery very often at all. Of course, everything was raised on the farm, and we went for milk for the essentials, and my mom stopped on the way home to get it, and we made do. If you didn't have it, you didn't run back to town, so.
Well, you didn't go get it. You just figured it out.
And with gas prices now, you should probably think about running back to town and how much it's costing you, so. Oh,
All
that
right.
looks good.
So we'll get this drizzled right on our bread here.
Can I lick the bowl?
I know, right? Smells so good.
Oh, that looks good.
Give it a good
This would be good for like breakfast or a slice with a salad or a
Dessert.
dessert. I mean,
Right.
this could fit a lot of different categories in a meal.
Yeah, this with a cup of coffee. Oh gosh. All right.
Yum.
Beautiful. That is our Kentucky sweet potato bread for this month.
I'm anxious to see how our viewers like it
Yeah.
and how your families like it. I can't imagine a lot of children are saying sweet potatoes, but don't tell them. Just give them some.
Just give them some. Yeah.
And see
They'll
how
smell
they
the
like it.
orange.
And they love oranges.
And yeah. So I think that's a big seller with this, is you can kind of cover up the sweet potato because the orange is very flavorful. So
And I love the people that develop recipes because I would have never put orange with a sweet potato.
yeah, no.
But it works.
But it does, and just a little extra vitamin C in there, as we head into the time of year where sicknesses tend to develop, having some extra
Community.
nutrition from our sweet potatoes and our orange, any little bit helps, even if it comes in a dessert bread form. So
I'm ready to eat.
I know. we're gonna give this a little taste test, and you all let us know what you think about it, and we'll let you know what we think about it. So
And share it with your friends.
Yeah.
The more shares, the better.
absolutely, you can stop in and get a recipe card for this. You can look up Kentucky Plated Up proud recipes. Let us know. All right.
And come back next week.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.